Welcome, welcome, welcome to Wednesday Night Live. Welcome, young and old people. The rules is no arguing, no cussing, no sexual harassment, no hate crime, no gay stuff. You know, just behave yourself. Because I got some mean moderators. If you mess up, they'll put you in timeout. You know, just behave yourself. That's all I ask from you all is behave yourself. Well, I checked today since I went out, and we got an inch of snow the other day. So everybody be good, you know, and all this. Hello, Michael. Welcome everybody. I want to say happy birthday to everybody. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Ha, you're in the wrong place. You're in the wrong place to ask for money. Hello, Bookie. How you doing? Hello, Noel Alpha. You think you're going to get money off of this old man? You're out in left field because I'm the one that needs money because I ain't got no money. I'm broke, even if I got paid yesterday. Because when I get paid, yeah, that's a cat. Let me show you that. This is Margaret, the number one mama cat. She's named Margaret after my late mother. Ain't that right, Margaret? You name after your I guess you say grandma. Yeah, she's named after my mom, who was 101 when she passed away around Valentine's Day. Because her birthdays was around Valentine's Day. And, I miss my mother. Especially I miss my mom and dad at Christmas time. You know, Christmas, like to me is a bad time for a whole lot of people because you all lost loved ones that you can't get together at Christmas time. And that's, I get sad around Christmas time. I'm 71 plus years old, live on the fixed income, live in the country, and I live in Clark County, Indiana. That's okay. It's okay. And I live in a crooked county. I got a driveway I pull my car in. Ain't that right, Margaret? Yeah, you're a good girl. Yes, you are. You're a good mama and you're a good grandma. Yes, you are. You take care of your granddaughter, Alexi. Yeah. It's around 15 to 18 degrees outside here where I live. And I've been arguing, you know, past week or so about Clark County, Indiana. They said my road been abandoned, vacated, closed, or whatever. And they said Indiana passed a law, which I looked for that law. I think Clark County's a bunch of idiots, even the engineer. You know, they said there was a law that if you live on a county line road, any county line here in Indiana, maybe I didn't research it right, but I couldn't find no state statute that I know they're lying out their butt. You know, Clark County, they're lying out their rear end. That the county road out there, it's a county road. Hello, 90s S baby. How you doing? Welcome. That Scott County cleans it. And the road out there in front of my house, the gravel road, used to be the old county line road before they put I-65 in. Clark County used to take care of it. For some reason, Clark County, Indiana don't want to take care of it for some reason. You know, before I call them, I call NDOT, you know, Department of Transportation here in Indiana. They keep better records in the county. Like, whether you live in the United States, your DOT, if it's KY dot or whatever, they keep better records in the county. They have to keep better records. They said this road has never been vacated, abandoned, closed. Clark County still owns it. But the engineer and I guess the supervisor at Clark County Highway Department says it was abandoned in 81. And people, when I bought this house in, I think, 18, I went to the courthouse because I want to see the paperwork. And I could never find anything in the courthouse records. It was either abandoned, vacated, closed. It is still a county road. For some reason, they don't want to do crap. I got pictures on my cell phone and other locations showing Clark County Road Department putting a new maybe 4 or 5 foot round diameter pipe in. And they were supposed to came back the next year to blacktop it. They haven't done that. And they told me contact Scott County, Indiana Road Department. I tried to call them twice. And all you get when you call them is a voicemail. They have not called me back. Well, tonight I watched Scott County Commissioner's meeting tonight on YouTube. I was going to try to leave a comment. They turned it off. Nobody wants to take responsibility for this road. But the state of Indiana said the county still owns it. Let me get back to that law I was talking about, which I can't find in the state statute. If you live on a county road or the county line road, they said, Clark County Road Department and the engineer that Clark County had, which they all a-holes, says the north side belongs to one county and the west side belongs to another county. People, there's something wrong with them. You got four sides. You got north, south, east, and west. So they line right there. Clark County supervisor, the engineer. But Indiana Department of Transportation says you got north, south, west, and east. So that tells me Clark County is lying. They don't want to do their job. I don't know if anybody on here knows somebody or what, or know who to talk to. Because I can't get nothing done. There's 3 people that lives on the old county line road. They call it X Road. And you look the term up, X Road, on Scott County's site, it says Crossroads. What is Crossroads? You know, something don't make sense here, people. I know I'm 71 plus years old and not that smart up here. You know, they still haven't found that lady that was kidnapped from the, what was it, the day show, the morning show. They haven't found their mother yet. If you've been watching the national, maybe it's Today Show, they haven't found her. If you watch the news here in the United States, that President Trump or some a-hole, I don't know which one, going to take out 700 ICE agents out of Minnesota, like they're slacking off. I guess your people is putting it on your YouTube channel. I don't know if Facebook will allow that. They probably delete the comment or whatever. But thank God that YouTube's letting me do this. And anybody who speaks out against ICE, I told you last night, we are terrorists. We're on a terrorist watch list because we speaking out against ICE. I keep asking you all. Now, I know there's news media on here, police on here, FBI, and I don't know who else is on here. And I said history and civics, but thanks to Jessica, social studies. See, that shows you how long since I've been in school. It's been over 50 years. If you all remember for social studies about Adolf Hitler, that had concentration camps and killing Jews and cremating Jews. You all probably study that in social studies. And Adolf Hitler was classified as a dictator. And those soldiers under Adolf Hitler was killing Jews out on the street, killing them with their rifles, pistols, stuff like that. ICE is the same as those German soldiers killing people. Trump is doing the same thing as Adolf Hitler. I'm not saying because I'm a Democrat or a Republican. I'm 50-50. I don't vote a straight ticket. I split my votes up between Democrats and Republicans, except here in Clark County and the state governor's race. I vote Democrat because I don't like the Republican governor that we got now. He's an a-hole. And I also want you all to do is, you know, nurses that works in the hospital and any place else. Thank a nurse for their service. It takes a very special person to be a nurse in the hospital, in the ER, ICU, critical care, burn unit, and so on. It takes a very special person. So the next time you're in a hospital or you go visit somebody in a hospital or a nursing home or wherever, thank a nurse for their service. You know, they don't get it enough. Hey, 9S Baby JB, I just subscribed to your channel. You know, I just subscribed to your channel. Since you only had 2 subscribers, you know, I want to help you out. I'll probably watch it tomorrow, help you get your watch hours up. You know, that's what the man upstairs wants me to do, is help you to get your subscribers, help you get your watch hours. And you people here on my YouTube channel, you're my family. You might not be blood family, but you're my family. The closest thing I got to a family. Girlfriends, friends. You're the closest thing I got that I could talk to. Like I told you, I'm 71 plus years old. I'm bored, got nothing to do. I try to help you all out. Just like you younger people, you try to help us older people to understand about computers, cell phones, what games that's easy for us old people. Us old people, we have to stick together. You know, and it's up to your younger people to help us out. Because one day you'll be old. You all will be old someday. By helping us out, you help yourself when you get old and get on Social Security or SSI. Thank you for the red hearts. Thank you. You know, Let's see how. Hey, Michelle or Michael, how come you ain't got any videos? You know. Oh, Doctor Who, how you doing? You know, everybody needs help. I-709, I decided to come on early. And I hope everybody be good tonight. People, no arguing, no cussing, no sexual harassment, no hate crimes, no stupid crap like some trolls put on there. Because my moderators will put you in timeout. I might not understand your younger people dialogue. And they know what my YouTube channel stands for. You know, if I do like everybody else, I probably have my 1,000+ subscribers, my 4,000 watch hours, but I don't want to be like everybody else. You know, I'm doing the best I can at my age and my medical problems. You know, I'm trying to educate the younger people. That's when I say, Doctor, everybody get along. Like another YouTube channel, I'm going to just say Sassy. You go up on her YouTube channel and you act like you do here, she'll flat kick you off of her YouTube channel and she won't let you back. She's meaner than I am. But my moderators, they might put you in timeout 10 seconds or maybe 20 minutes. And sometimes I put you in timeout 24 hours because I warn you all and you still come back and do the same crap. So I put you in timeout for 24 hours because you're not paying attention to my rules. I know YouTube has their community guidelines. This is my community guidelines because that's showing respect. And I got the shirt on because you all complain when I don't have my shirt on, but I feel like I'm in a straitjacket. And let's see, today's the 4th. Don't have to go anywhere until possible the 7th, maybe. I don't know if we're going to get out on the 7th. Thank you for the hearts, whoever doing it. Thank you. You make me feel good. And you all know I got kitty cats here. I got Margaret in here on my bed. Usually when I get ready to go to bed, I might have 3 cats in here. I will have maybe Kathy. That's Margaret's second litter of baby. There's a good-looking lady on TikTok just invited me live to her YouTube channel. Her TikTok channel. And but people, it's cold. Let's tell you, I had 4 heart attacks, diabetes, high blood pressure, arthritis, and back problems from a 22 bullet. When it gets cold outside, my back really hurts because of that 22 bullets. It's either in a muscle or a nerve. If they would have took it out, I've been paralyzed from the waist down, and I've been dead by now because I would have killed myself 30 some odd years ago because I don't want to be in a wheelchair. I got to get out. You know, like during the summertime, I try to work in a flower bed or weed eat, which I'm not supposed to weed eat. You know, the things I like to do. In a wheelchair, you can't do that. I like to go to the grocery store. I know if you're in a wheelchair, you can go to the grocery store. There's things that you can't do in a wheelchair. But you all seen on the news, you seen on YouTube about ICE going to those Indian reservations, which they got no authority to go on any Indian reservation, and asking for papers. Keep putting pressure on our government. I know some of you disagree with me. That's your right. You know, I keep asking you all, where's the body cam footage from the ICE agents that killed those people? Where's the body cam footage? If they haven't deleted it already. I think that's illegal to delete it. You know, I'm not a lawyer. What are they trying to hide? You people, maybe a daughter or a son who married a foreigner, and they come arrest your son-in-law or daughter-in-law. Just think about it. It could happen to you all. I'm just telling you the truth. You know, I could use some help. I could use some money. There's stuff that that's how come I want to get monetized. I got to put a new roof on. I need a riding lawnmower. Yeah, every one I've seen, Doctor, on ICE that they showed on TV does have body cameras on the uniform. I've seen every one they showed on the news had body cameras. Maybe your FBI won't or Secret Service, but your ICE agent and your Border Patrol, they do have them. And I know somebody close to ICE agent, can't mention their name because they could get in trouble. They do have body cameras. They got footage. You know, even some of the news media, they ask for body cam footage, and they giving them the go around. But have they forgot about the Freedom Information Act? You know, what are they hiding? I also saw on the news today that the president trying to get the gas prices down. When he was the president the first time, people, gasoline prices got down to $1.80 a gallon where I live here in Indiana. I know I gotta put a new roof on my house, especially on the porch where I got my big dog cage with insulation all around it and a heat lamp on it to keep my outside cats warm. You know, they don't have to sleep in a barn or in a garage or underneath a trailer. You know, they can keep warm. But I filled my bird seeder up yesterday. I think it holds either a pound or 2 pounds of bird seeder. It's almost empty in 24 hours. And I had a young woodpecker show up. That's not a regular woodpecker that I've had the last couple of years. This must be a new woodpecker because it's younger than the ones that been coming here. I'm going to have to go out in that one tree. It's like a W. I got to clean the snow off of. I know they're starving. And I talked to somebody, I had to look at the counter yesterday. It was at Tractor Supply. He bought a bigger bag of bird seed. He said they're eating like crazy. It's wintertime. They're hungry. But couple of those birds that comes, I hate them. You all know how bad blue jays are. They're a bully. The red birds and the other sparrows, they all showed up when a blue jay comes up. The blue jay scares the other birds away. People, I don't know if your dad or mom or grandparents told you the story about red birds, cardinals. They said they're like angels. They come and visit you. No, you know, I've seen the blue jays out there. They knocking bird seed on the ground for the turtle doves or pigeons, whatever you call them. I haven't seen any deer tracks, but I do have deer. I guess the next time I go to the store, I buy some apples, and yeah, they are bullies. I agree with you. They bully. I see them try to attack my kitty cats. But sometimes those blue jays, they get eaten by my kitty cats. You know, my outside kitty cats is mean. They sit there watching the blue jays. They even climb the tree because there's this squirrel sits there on the limb and look at me, and he hangs over the bird feeder, got his back paws hanging where he eats corn and all that out, and sunflower seeds out of the bird feeder. I don't mind. I like squirrels. But it was funny watching Captain climb up that tree to get that squirrel. But people, if you got snow where you live, reduce your speed. And you might think it's blacktop you see. They also call it black ice. ice on top of blacktop. It looks like blacktop until you hit it and you start doing donuts on that black ice. So reduce your speed. And first thing in the morning or whenever you start your car up, but don't do it if you got a garage. Start it up, back it out, close your garage door, let your car warm up, or truck, or whatever you're driving. Let it warm up. That way it circulates your oil through your engine, your transmission. It circulates the oil. That way it's better if you let your car warm up. Clean the snow off your windows, your hood, your trunk, and your headlights, your tail lights. Just be careful. I'm trying to educate you younger people. Even if it's snowing out there, turn your headlights on or your driving lights where people can see you. These new cars, when you start your engine, your headlights comes on. That's safety reason. Also, these new cars, when you park your car for the night, if you're outside, bring your windshield wipers up where they sit straight up and not attached to your windows. That way, when you lay them back down, you can clean the snow off it. But if you don't set them up, they get frozen to your windshield. And you end up ruining your wiper blades. That's something I'm trying to teach you all to help you out. Man, these Blue Jays, I sit here in bed, I watch them. I love watching those red birds or cardinals, whatever you call them. I love to watch them. And I saw a bird today that I've never seen. It's like a sparrow, but I've never seen one like it. I'm thinking, people, during the live stream, no, it's not a robin. There's one that looks like a robin. But robins don't eat birdseed. They only eat fish and worms. I'm just thinking, put my cell phone over by the window. I don't know if it's chickadee. And just let you all watch the birds. And I might do that tomorrow. Because them birds start showing up at daylight. But I try to sleep until 9 or 10 o'clock. And because I try to keep my kitty cats on schedule for around 9 to 10 o'clock to feed them. I make sure I put maybe 2 cups of food out there on the porch and spread it on the porch. That way they still be cat food at supper time. Sometimes it might be all gone. If you like buy Meow Mix or something like that, it'll be gone that morning. And the cat food I buy, people, is go on Tractor Supply webpage and you see dry cat food. They call it multiple cats. It's a 44-pound bag of cat food. It's about $30 a bag. Last month I went through 3 bags. One is about 130 pounds of dry cat food, and add another I go through about 150 pounds of cat food a month. That's around $30 a bag, people. Sometimes they get chicken, maybe some hamburger, or maybe some meatloaf, or hot dogs. I usually buy me a 24-pack. This back there, that's Alexi. That's Margaret's granddaughter. She's the baby in the family. And I cut them hot dogs like, I guess you call it beanie weenies, little cut hot dogs. I usually fix about 6 of them. And I feed the outside cats some hot dogs. Sometimes I buy tuna fish. I guess the next time I go to the grocery store, I buy some tuna fish, because I got a pan on the porch that I put dry food in and mix the tuna fish juice in there with some tuna fish in it. Sometimes I get them sardines. You know, my kitty cats eats good. And some of your foxy ladies on here, yeah, Vienna sausage, is I'm single. No girlfriend, no wife. I'm choosy. You know, it's hard to find hello, Yoakum. Yes, I got my socks on. I got 2 pairs of socks on. Maybe I could put 3 socks on and my feet's still cold. And you people who's a diabetic, type 1, type 2, that having diabetes, you get cold off it easy. And I get cold, but I took a bath tonight. The tips of my finger were either blue or purple, or it was a funny color. I don't know what that means, you know. Maybe bad circulation. Hello, grandson. I'm doing okay. I hope you got plenty of firewood in your house where you keep your dad and your other grandpa nice and warm. That's one thing I miss, people. If I had a wood stove, I'd be having my windows open. Because a wood stove would make it too hot in here. You know, I keep it about 69 in here. To some people, that would be cold. If it's over 70, 73, 74, it's too hot in the house. Hello, egg loaf. I can't breathe when it gets too hot. I don't know if that's old age or my medical problems I got, but if it gets too hot, I can't breathe. And if I go outside, say if I walk to my county mailbox, I have to put a toboggan on with a mask where I can't breathe in that cold air. Because if I breathe that cold air in, my chest starts hurting like I'm having a heart attack. Then I get back home, I have to take a nitro pill. My heart doctor recommends put a face mask on when I get out there in the cold. Well, Jacob, I don't know. They got what they call a screen protector that you put on a new phone. You know, if you get a new phone, they got what they call a screen protector that you put on that. It's like a clear plastic or clear plastic glass that sticks to your phone. That's something you might want to look in. But if you're going to get a new phone, make sure, I know you're smarter than I am, you want, yeah, the kitty cats is doing good. You want to make sure you get 128 or 512 of memory, because like I've been told by the younger generation, like the iPhone that I'm on, it has 64, and it's just like a computer, people. You got to update your apps or update whatever you're running. And 64 ain't going to do you any good. You're going to have to get 128 or 512 or bigger. You know, just think about it. And also get you a screen protector that the cell phone company can put on for you. If you buy your cell phone from a cell phone company. I don't know what they got in Canada. And people, I know it's cold in Canada. I couldn't live in Canada. I would have to have a Jeep or what's the other one, a Land Rover or whatever you call it, four-wheel drive. 'Cause they get, every time it snows in Canada, especially where 709 lives, it's 12 to 15 plus inches. I don't know, you can get a cell phone off of the internet, but it comes on lock, and I think all you have to do is put the SIMS card in it. But you still need a screen protector on it. Maybe it's, I guess, maybe an eighth of an inch thick. It's clear. I'm due for a new cell phone. And I just don't have the money. When I get monetized, I will get me a new cell phone, but I got to do everything in order. What's important? One thing, I got to put a new roof on my house. Okay, you take it easy, Jacob. You know, the only way I could break my phone well, it's the old scanner in there. It's one of them old Bearcat scanners. It could be, I got airplanes in it, and I got GMR in it. I got the fire department frequency in it. They probably out of range. Probably. I don't know. Good night, grandson. Take care of Dad and take care of your other grandpa. And quit falling down. And some of you people, that reminds me, I saw it on TV on a commercial. They got these rubber things that you can put over your shoes. It's like they got ice spikes in them that you can walk on ice. I forget what they call them. Here I start to get up, and that scanner quit making that noise. Oh. Right now, people, it's 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That way you know what time it is here where I'm at. It's around 15 to 19 degrees here where I'm at in Indiana, the county of Clark. Oh, Central. That means it's 9 o'clock where you're at then. Because these time zones, they get you all screwed up. When I used to drive, thank you for the hearts. When I made the trip to California, because 9 o'clock my time, it's daylight. But California up, especially LA, oh, you're an hour. You're an hour and a half ahead of me? Since it's only 10:01, it should be 11:01. But I guess you're an hour and a half ahead of us. Huh, I didn't know that. I thought everybody either an hour ahead or an hour behind or a day behind or a day ahead. People, here where I'm at, it's Wednesday. But I wish that I could get Clark County, Scott County, or some a-hole to clean the road off. 41. Boy, you're having a heat wave. That would be a heat wave here. That could melt quite a bit of snow. It's on my house and in my road, in my driveway. It could melt a bunch of snow. They didn't have school today. School was canceled. If they have school tomorrow, I won't know until about an hour when I watch 11 o'clock news. I know there's 10 o'clock news, but I'm not going to watch it. I'm watching on TV. It's Isaac and or something. What? Isaac and Ray's Rosetta and I got to see Rosetta and Owls. It's on Start TV. Is what I'm. Lord. That would screw me up there. People, I wouldn't mind living in Canada I couldn't do it now because I'm too old. I probably freeze to death. If I was born in Canada or Alaska, I would have to be born there, where I'd be used to the temperature. What is it? Is that Alaska that has so many days of daylight or so many nights of nightlight? That'd screw me up. Having 24 hours of daylight, I guess I could sleep. But man, with the birds will eat me out of house and home if it was daylight 24/7. And also, this is about the middle of my YouTube, is people thank the nurses for their service. It takes a very special person to be a nurse. Lord, I would get confused. C709, you're educating us here in the United States. Thank you for educating us. People, I know I appreciate it. That would screw me up. That really would have me confused. But, if I live there where 709 is and watch TV, Canada TV, sometimes I type in, on live TV for Canada TV stations, and I tried to watch some Canada TV stations, but I don't watch it that much. I used to watch a TV show on Mondays. I don't watch it anymore because I'm boycotting Hudson and Rex because what they done to Charlie Hudson, known as John Ridden, because he had cancer. They fought him. And there's a whole lot of people all that watches that show. They're mad. There's a lady here in the United States took I believe, a half-page ad in the paper. I guess around St. John's area or somewhere, and complained. Lordy, that would get me confused. I couldn't live in Alaska. They used to have a show, I can't find it anymore. They call it Building in Alaska. They build houses in Alaska and they sell homes in Alaska. And you have to have like a tugboat to haul all the wood, whether it is in Alaska, to build your house. Unless you got your sawmill and cut your own wood to build your own house. And some of those people in Alaska, they got outside outhouses. It is cold, people, when you go out there in them outhouses. I couldn't live in Alaska. An outside outhouse, which is a bathroom, as we call them here in the USA. I think there's some houses in Canada that has a bathroom inside of their houses. They got wood stoves to keep their house warm. They got like solar panels where they have lights. Some places don't have electric in Alaska. Some of them don't have cell towers. One day, people, I'm going to have me a map where I can put up on my wall all of Canada. I remember when I was in school, they had a map of the USA. They had a map of Canada. I don't know if they got that in school anymore. But I couldn't live in Alaska either. You know, those outhouses, they're outside. They got a big hole dug in the ground. That means if you build an outside outhouse, you're going to have it well insulated. Maybe have electricity run. Boy, thank you for educating us, 709. You give the younger people some history about Canada. Does the map of Canada show the 10 provinces and the 3 territories of Canada? 'Cause I don't know. I haven't seen a map of Canada over 50 years. You know, with the 10 provinces, and the 3 territories, is that all on one map? 'Cause I don't know. I guess I could go to Clarksville, Indiana, and into the mall and see if they got a map of Canada. I remember when I drove an 18-wheeler, we had a big, thick Etru's map. I think it showed Canada in that, I think. I'm not sure. It's been a long time since I had a map like that, since I don't drive an 18-wheeler anymore. Okay. Yeah, I say, who sang it? Was that the Beatles that sang that song? Last Train to Clarksville? I think it was the Beatles that sang that song. Yeah, I think it was the Beatles. Oh, the Monkees. Okay. That was going to be my second guess. You're right. It was the Monkees. You know, I think when I was younger, the Monkees used to have I think it was on Saturdays, Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon. You used to watch the monkeys on TV in the little red convertible car with, let's see, David, Mickey. I love watching the monkey show. Okay, just text me. You know, I know somebody else was going to send something. GTO, yeah, GTO. I can't remember because that's been over 30 some odd years ago. They used to show reruns of the monkeys on TV, but I haven't seen it lately. And they didn't, Doctor, didn't the Beatles have a TV show? I can't remember. I remember watching the Beatles on the Ed Sullivan show. It was a black and white show with Ed Sullivan. Oh, cartoons? Yeah, that's right. They did have some cartoons. I do watch the. I do watch the Ninja Turtles. I agree with you on that one. Okay, because I know stuff from Canada, or my son orders stuff from China. See, what the last thing he ordered came from, I think, China. That's those things you stick on your toilet to make your toilet smell better and keep it clean. It had to go through customs. So, time they do all that, that'd be about a 30-day time. Thank you for the hearts, people. And everybody be polite. No hate crimes, no sexual harassment, no gay stuff, no talk about things, you know. You got time out about the devil part. You know. All my mother. No, she hasn't. Mel hasn't been on here lately. And I don't remember all her YouTube name. Mel said she was going to send me something. That was back there. Hello, boom. You know, she hasn't been on here since, I think, December is what I'm thinking. She orders something from Amazon, and somehow Amazon sent it to her. But she's like me, you know. When she gets the money, she would send it. But since I went to my post office yesterday, I'm not going to go Friday because my son got no medicine. And people, I want to ask you a question. Your younger people can, but I've never noticed it before. If you're in your car and you got your cell phone, and when you're driving or riding, you can't text, you can't receive calls. It just started doing that in the last couple of weeks. And I don't think I had it before. I might have it when I first got my phone. But now when I'm out there riding or driving, it goes in, I guess, automatic mode, where you can't text. You know, you can call 911, but you can't receive phone calls. I haven't done anything to my phone. All once it's decided to doing it. I can't figure out why, but I miss Mel. You know, she got kitty cats. I love her kitty cats. But it was back in December the last time I saw her on here. That was way before Christmas. I think it was. No, only time I get up at night when I have to go to the bathroom. Maybe it's once or twice. Or I get thirsty and I had to go get me a glass of water. Or I get the munchies. Boy, hey, doctor, I don't know how well you like cheese. Buy you some Kobe cheese. Eat a bunch of Kobe cheese. It'll plug you up. I guarantee you. You eat that Kobe cheese, it'll plug you up. Hey, I look it up on the internet, doctor. I look it up on the internet if I were you. Type in the search engine and see what causes that to happen. It could be something you eat, or it could be, oh, well, drink, eat you some Kobe cheese. You know, tell your doctor, but look it up on the internet, and it might tell you why. You know, look it up in your search engine and ask a question and see if it tell you. It could be something you're eating, or there's something wrong. It don't me. Kobe cheese makes it hard as a brick. Like if I drink water, I gotta pee more. Or if I drink tea, I have to pee more. You know, you gotta drink plenty of water. Your body can be missing something. I don't know if you take vitamins. You know, next time you go to the doctor, tell your doctor you might be short on one of your vitamins. I'm trying to think. I was low on I think B12, I think. But now my B12 is okay. But maybe you can go out and buy you some vitamins. Take you some vitamins. You know, try you some vitamins. Like I said, people, I'm not a doctor. I'm just going with my experience. But do your research. Vitamin D is milk, but you can take vitamins and I I was low on, I think it was B12, I think. But I'm going back quite a few years. And I think, I don't know what D3 is, or maybe it was B3. I can't remember. But the next time I'm going to the store, I'm going to buy me some vitamins. I like to drink orange juice, but I'm like my son. I want orange juice with the pulp in it. And you can't hardly find orange juice around here with the pulp in it. And I guess it might have the pulp in it if it's the frozen kind. It's been so long since I had the frozen concentrate. It's been probably 30 years. But I like orange juice with pulp in it. To me, that's better in my book. But I guess, well, my son was talking about going to the grocery store maybe Saturday. I don't know. It just depends. It depends on the weather. What you doing, Alexi? What you doing, pretty girl? I wish she was like Wildcat. Wildcat, I guess when she's hunting for a boyfriend, that time of the every 6 weeks or so, or once a month, she comes in here and gets underneath the blanket and sleep. After about 2 weeks, she goes back out in the living room. But she don't act like the other female cats. Go around meowing and doing somersaults and like that. She's different. She always wants to get up there and sleep underneath the blanket. I can get vitamins at the dollar store. And I guess I could get it at the JC store / Kroger. But I don't know where he's going until it gets close. As far as he knows, he got no medicine to pick up. And the insurance, I got the same insurance. He has the same insurance I got. He got a letter yesterday that he takes a shot every 2 weeks for his arthritis. And the insurance company said after March the 20 something, they won't cover this medicine anymore. I'm thinking Doctor Who's probably the 40s, maybe 50s, I think. I'm trying to remember because he told that some time ago. Hey, Doctor Who, how old are you? Because we forgot. Oh, that scanner out there is driving me batty like somebody's listening to me.
Channel mode. Frequency mode. 1, 4, 6. Frequency mode. 1, 4, 6. Frequency mode. Frequency mode. 1, 4, 6, 8, 5. Frequency mode. Frequency mode. 1, 4, 6, 8, 5. 0. Channel mode. Seven, 8, 9. 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 7, 1, 8, 1, 9. Two, 0, 1, 9. 1, 8, 1, 1, 6. 1, 1.
I got to go out there. Like, see, when I say I get ready to go out, that noise stops. Like, I just can't understand what's going on. People, there's something went going on today somewhere up around me or maybe north of me. There've been 3 helicopters fly over today. I don't know if they was medical helicopters or the army or what was going on. That's an old one. Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. That's old. That is old. You're a young Doctor Who. I guess people don't talk about Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. I don't know if they do that anymore in school. Man, it's driving me. Unless the kitty cat is up there sleeping on top of it. Oh. See, I start to get up and it stops. Now watch me lay back down and it'll start all back up again. Let's see, how long have I been on here? Oh. So people, thank a nurse. Thank a nurse for their service. Because them nurses, they do work hard. They work awful hard in a hospital. They work in the ER, ICU, trauma, burn center, critical care. It takes a very special person to do a job like that. You people go to a hospital, as long as you're not in a coma, they wake you up to take your blood pressure because they don't want to get smacked, but they do try to wake you up when you're in a coma. That's why, yeah, I think about hot lips. Oh, people, have you seen on TV? I saw it somewhere. But they usually put that on the local news. Magnum, which is play Commissioner Reagan, did he pass away? You know, the one that played Commissioner Reagan. Did he pass away in the last week or two or a couple of days? That might be why they came out with this other blue blood, because he passed away. But I've been seeing stuff on other places that he passed away. I think it was from pneumonia, I think. I watched MASH, when was it? Today? I know I watched it yesterday. Or maybe, I don't know. I think it was yesterday. See, what's his Magnum and Commissioner Reagan? Tom Selmore, Selmack, or, you know, you know. I don't know if he passed away because I don't remember seeing it on TV. Yeah, Tom Selleck. Did he pass away? 'Cause, you know, that's one I'm thinking he passed away because I think that's why they came out with this other Blue Blood series in Boston something. I like Tom Selleck when he played Magnum and all this. I love it. I like him when he's Commissioner Reagan. But who would take his place? Would the youngest Reagan take his place as commissioner? Which I don't know. He was a sergeant. You know, I heard that. You know that little Reagan, he was going to be a lieutenant. I've never seen TV show where he was a lieutenant. Then, no, that wouldn't be him. That'd been other guy that dated, I forget the African American lady. She's on some idiot show in the morning time, I think. Not Goldie Hawn, Horse. Where's my Google? Is Tom Selleck dead? Well, it says in Google he's not dead. He was born January the 29th, 1940, has passed away as part of recruiting fraudulent death hoax. Social media posts claiming he died as fake have been widely debunked as chick bait. That he celebrate his 80th birthday on 29th of 2026. I figure it was a hoax. That's true. It says December the 5th, screen icon passed away. It shows it was here on Facebook, but I don't have Facebook, so. It says here, it says Blue Facebook, Blue Buzz actor, 50 plus, passed away, dies at 80. That says it was debunked. Why does people have to put crap like that on, you know? But people, I've been on here almost an hour and 30 minutes. So thank you, my family. And Mel, if you watching, we miss you up here. And Swank Song, I miss you up here, but I know you always watch it later. We miss you. I miss all you people. Austin Garrett, Justin, Retro TV, I miss you all. I do watch you all videos. So I love you all. God bless you all. Thank you all for subscribing and helping me get my watch hours up. I'll catch you all later. Good night.